All right, guys, welcome back to another live episode of Muscle Discord. And we're going to do the 2025 Texas Pro Finals here, guys. And what a show. We did the prejudging this morning, and we got through that. So now we're on to the finals here. It's a bit delayed, obviously over an hour delayed, but thank you guys for being patient in the chat there. Please remember to smash that like button. The goal is to get to 150 likes, and then I'll shut up about the likes. So donations are appreciated, will be highlighted. Super chats, you guys know the drill. If you've been joining me for my live streams, going to get uncensored, real talk. I'm not going to hold it back on this one, guys. So let's get comfortable. Make sure you got a snack, because we're going to get into this. Get your popcorn. All right. Checking my sound. It's good. Okay. So we got women's physique on the stage right now. What's up, Special Ed? A local? I'm in Vancouver too, brother. Now make sure you guys vote in the live chat poll. Right now we have Jordan Hutchinson with 61% of the vote to win, followed by Quinton Beastwood at 24%. So the tide has turned from prejudging. Before, it was pretty close. It was Jordan leading with 51%, and Quinton was at 49%. But after prejudging, things have changed. I see. So we got some. Let me just make sure this is working properly. Okay. And I want to hear your picks to win the show in the chat. If you have Jordan winning, write the name Jordan. If you have Quinton winning, write Quinton's name. If you have Joe winning, which some people do, I've been seeing that online. A lot of people say, oh, they think Joe's going to win. Then put it in the chat. I want to hear who you guys think is going to win the show. As you guys know, my predictions are for Jordan Hutchinson to take first. As of right now, before finals, I have Joe Palacios in second. And in third, Quinton. Fourth, John Jewett. But this could change between second and third between Joe and Quinton. Obviously, Quinton tightens up. You know, it's going to switch things up there. It's going to switch things up. Okay. So let's take a look at Prejudging's video here. Take a look at Quinton. Now, when you see Quinton like this, you're like, oh my God, he's going to win the show. Look at the legs. Look at the cuts. Look at the shape. Right? But then he starts to move, and you start to see the chest is a little jiggly. It's not really full of muscle yet. He hasn't filled in those pecs with muscle. It's kind of deflated. It's kind of, you know, see right there, there's nothing happening. Right? So, and then the side, you know, I'm impressed with a few of his poses, but that's about it. There's not much else other than his great shape and symmetry. Okay, he's got that. But in some of the front double bicep and things like that. But aside from that, you can see here, he's not bringing the type of condition I think that he brought in Tampa. But I want to discuss this a little bit too. So I watched Nick Strength and Power do a recap. And you know, I was a little disappointed in Nick. Right? Now Nick admits he is a bit biased towards Quinton. He wants Quinton to win. But if you're going to be in the media, you shouldn't admit to your bias. You should just report on the news in bodybuilding, and that's it. Believe it. What you think is what you think. And Nick Strength and Power was like, I think Quinton's, it's tied 4-4 with poses. I'm like, what? So you disagree with Tyler Mannion, the head judge, that Quinton is beating Jordan in poses that Tyler doesn't have him beating him. So I was like, dude, your bias is really getting to your head, Nick. I love Nick. Nick's a great guy. I speak to him quite often. And I was really like shocked when he did his recap of prejudging. I was like, bro, what? Like, just pick the best man that's supposed to win the show. Don't push a narrative for your guy to win when he isn't the best man on the stage, when potentially Joe could beat him too. It's kind of disrespectful to the other athletes. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, 4-4, brother? The judges don't see it like that. And this guy's supposed to be an expert. So, yeah. Let me see if I'm lagging a little bit, guys. Yeah, it looks like I'm lagging. Let me see if I can shut something off here. Got too many videos playing at once, that's why. One second. There we go. I'm back. I'm not frozen. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I have everything closed here. What's this? Let me see if I can close this. Yeah, close that. Closing on my browser, so it's... Okay. Yeah, all right. That should work. Okay. So yeah, I was watching that. I was a little bit, not happy with that, what Nick Strength and Power was saying. And then I watched Ivan Bodybuilding, and he's saying the right things. He was saying, you know what, Jordan's going to win this. It's very clear. Joe potentially is in second, and Quinton in third, or maybe Quinton in second. Ivan was like just straightforward with it. He didn't fuck around. He didn't mess around. He just said it like it is. But Nick Strength and Power was like really pushing for Quinton and like making excuses. And I was like, bro, come on. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. I was surprised that Nick went that route. Lose a little bit of credibility when you do that, brother. And he did that too for Tampa. He's like, I think Quinton's going to win, but Jordan. And then look what happened. So he got it wrong both times. So anyways, but here, Muscle Discord, getting it right every time. Even when people are going against me and talking shit, I don't give in. I do not give in. See if I can play this video. It just slows my computer down sometimes when I play. Jordan just came in picture perfect. He brought that signature conditioning that he brings right there. It's pretty much show over when he turns around. And he's got good symmetry. He's got good aesthetics. Quinton still lacks size. Love the shape, but Samson, a couple years before, he was lacking size and bring the size and placing come along saying, yeah, of course, Quinton can be better than Samson Dauda, right? In 3 or 4 years. Why are you hating on Quinn? You done the same last week. But was I wrong last week? But am I not supposed to do my job and do an analysis of the show and commentate? and tell you who I think is going to win, give you guys a prediction, yet that's considered hating in bodybuilding? Is that how weak the people are now that watch this sport? I can't analyze the show and be like, I don't think Quinton's going to win. Oh, no, you're a hater. You're hating Quinton because you don't think he's going to win. Okay, sure, whatever. I got it right. And not only did I get it right, I got every single pose right that Jordan beat Quinton in. Exactly as Tyler Mannion said it. So you guys can say, I guess Tyler Mannion's hating on Quinton because he had Jordan beating him. Is that how it works? I don't understand why people think I hate Quinton because I have another bodybuilder beating him. No, you hate him. You hate him as a person. No, I don't. He's got beat by a better bodybuilder. That's all I'm telling you guys. It's fucking weak people in this industry. I think it'd be a lot tougher. Bunch of buffed up bodybuilders, and we can't take some constructive criticism. Like I said, you're going to hear from me, guys. You talk shit in the comments, I'm going to be coming right back at you. Okay, you're out of here, buddy. See you later. Usually I have my moderator, Brian Nasser, but he is unavailable. Oh, they're crybabies, especially if they have a favorite and then their favorite loses constantly. Right? Then it is what it is. Oh, you have? Clearing out the weeds. Clearing out the weeds. Women's physique is still on the stage, so we're just waiting for them to do their routines. Bye-bye, bro. Bye-bye. You're fucking out of here. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm glad there's people that have common sense in the chat here. When you see someone like, oh, you're hating on him, you're hating on Quinton because you didn't make. Okay, I guess what should I say? Like, he's good. He's going to win because he's your favorite, so you'll feel happy that way, even though he's not going to win. And I'm trying to predict the show correctly here for you guys. Like, fuck, what the fuck, man? It's hilarious. Anyways, we've been watching Jordan there quite a bit. Let's see. Let me change the screen here. Sorry. John Jewett, his legs look like they've changed. I don't know if they look different, like the outer quad, but he brought some good conditioning. Just not enough to beat to beat Joe or to get into that third spot. Just reading some of your comments here. Bodybuilding is objective with guidelines to follow. Muscle Discord is very accurate and does not play favorite. I do not play favorites. Like, there's no point. You guys think I would be favoriting Quinton, who's a fellow Canadian athlete, right? Black guy. I'm black, so I think it would be like a little bit of bias towards Quinton. Not the case here. I don't give a fuck. Just want the best man to win on the stage, that deserves to win too, that has put in the hard work, that has got fucking shredded and diced and dense and peaked properly and is dry on stage, not watery and jiggly and shit. Is that what we want to award now? Right? Some half-ass shit? No, we want to get all the way in shape. That's it. We're not giving people a pass just because they have. If that were the case, Flex Wheeler would have won the Olympia 10 times already. But you know why Flex Wheeler never won the Mr. Olympia? Leave a comment. Leave it in the comments why you think Flex Wheeler never won the Mr. Olympia. I'm not going to answer that one for you guys. You guys can figure it out. If that's what it came down to, perfect symmetry and beautiful looking physique, it's not always the most beautiful looking physique winning the Mr. Olympia. It's usually, you know what's the factor? Conditioning. Conditioning is what does it, along with like decent symmetry and balance and proportion. So that's why I'm just like, man, yeah, I like Quinton's physique for sure. But when he's ready, he's not ready yet. I think you should focus on your own thing on your channel. Do you have to talk about other commentators? Is it necessary? Yeah, it is, because a lot of you people watch them. Potentially might be influenced by them. Just like, if CNN calls out Fox News, right? Or Fox News calls out CNN. Are they doing it? They do it all the time. Why can't I do it? I'm in the media. I'm going to call out other media outlets that I think are giving biased opinions. That's my job. I'm in the media. I'm going to report on that shit. Part of my job. Hopefully that explains it to you, brother. Thank you for the donation. Can we do a GoFundMe to buy Stu some real beef? I feel bad for Stu because he, was on the upswing, a rising star in bodybuilding, and he seems to kind of hit a plateau and just can't seem to figure it out, unfortunately. But again, thank you for the donation, guys. Appreciate it. Remember to smash that like button. Trying to get to 150 likes is the goal every stream. There's almost 300 of you in here, so we could easily get to 150 likes fairly quickly, so you don't have to hear me talk about it anymore. Smash that like button and make sure to vote in the poll. Again, Jordan is maintaining his lead at 56%. Matt, if I go through the poses, what with the top 4, I have Joe winning. No, Joe's not winning the. Joe's probably winning the back. He's winning the back double. Side chest potentially. Side tricep. He's winning. He beats everyone in the side tricep. So he's got a few poses that he does beat Jordan and Quinton in. But then the ab and thigh, no. Front double, no. Front lat spread. No, his legs are a little downsized compared to Jordan's for the front lat. Rear lat spread. His waist is kind of thick from that pose, so I still give that one to Jordan. Abs and thigh, no. Most muscular. I think I still prefer Jordan's most muscular over Joe's. Jordan's actually wider in the clavicle, and the width to his shoulders is wider. And then Jordan has the gnarly chest too, and so to me, I think Jordan also wins that most muscular. So he's beaten Joe in a few more poses there. So yeah. Now, let's see this. How many poses is Joe beating Quinton in? If I'm going to put Quinton in third, Joe in second, I got to back it up right now. Now, this is before we go in the finals. It could change, but as of prejudging, I have Joe ahead of Quinton. But again, Quinton tightens up. Quinton can come in second. Quinton tightens up a lot. He can come in and push Jordan. If he looks like dramatically, holy fuck, Quinton just sharpened it up so much, man. But if that happens, it could, he could push Jordan a little bit, right? That's how good Quinton is, even with the missing body parts in the chest and the hamstrings and the back, stuff like that, right? But, it is what it is. But as of now, pose for pose, uh, back double bicep, Joe beats Quinton. Rear lat spread, Joe beats Quinton. Side chest, Joe beats Quinton. Side tricep, Joe beats Quinton. Ab and thigh, Joe loses to Quinton. Front lat spread, Joe beats Quinton. Most muscular, Joe beats Quinton. There it is. I mean, if you guys disagree, leave a comment. But I mean, front double bicep, Quinton beats Joe. That's clearly in that one. Ab and thigh, Quinton beats Joe. So there's two poses that Quinton beats Joe in. All the other poses I give to Joe. So it's like 6-2. If there's any poses you think Quinton is beating Joe in, leave it in the comment in case I'm missing something. I'm just checking something here, guys. Oh, okay. Joe. guys, does it seem like I have a vendetta against Quinton? Like what does it sound like in my commentary that I'm like, people think I hate Quinton? Can someone help chime in the comments? Yes, Quinton's front. I said it. Quinton has the best front double bicep in the pro league right now. But I guess that still sounds like I hate him. I'm a hater, even when I give him that pose. That's the best ever. Synthel arms, delts. Quinton beats everyone. Okay. Magnuson. Oh, in the side tricep? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Quinton looks very good in the side. I even had Quinton beaten Jordan in the side tricep in Tampa. And then Tyler Mannion actually gave the side tricep to Jordan over Quinton. So Tyler Mannion at finals had Jordan beating Quinton 6-2. So he went a little bit even more than me. I guess Tyler was even more of a hater than I was to Quinton. That's how you guys are judging me when you're a hater, is when you. This is so stupid, man. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should try and get him on. Yeah, I'll get Joe on. I'll get him on. Quinton's arms don't look that bad. He's actually got good biceps. He just needs to be leaner, but he's got good arms. The delts, I don't, they're a little bubbly. They're bubbly. He needs a second pair of eyes, period. His girlfriend knows very little about this and needs a coach advice. I do think Quinton is a guy that needs a coach. I think he's too emotional to be coaching himself. That's just, you need an elite coach that's been there, that's got a Mr. Olympia titles under his belt. You know who I think he'd be good with? Chris Aceto. I think if you teamed up with Chris Aceto is very relaxed. He's very calm. He'll talk to Quinton, give him good advice, right? I think, who agrees that you think Quinton should go with Chris Aceto as a coach? No, Abdullah's not coaching Quinton. Man, these women's physique, it's taking a while. Yeah, I think Asita would be great. See John Jewett. John Jewett's dried out. He's shredded. He's ready. Quinton looks fantastic from the front. Patrick. Yeah. I honestly don't think they should do these routines for the women's physique, but this kind of drags it on here. And I'm just remembering this now. Even Nick Strength and Power was like, "Oh, Quinton looks better than he did at Tampa. He's sharper now." I'm like, what? And then Ivan was like, "Nah, he's not. He's not as sharp. He's a little watery compared to Tampa." I was like, it's just it was really bad, man. It was like, come on. I've never seen Nick go that bad, right? But me and Ivan, we were on the same page, man. We were like, we just called it like we saw it. Like you see this here, this is actually a good shot where you can see Quinton's chest. Trying to zoom in here. One second. But you see how it's not like it doesn't poke out really, and there's a little bit of loose skin. Wish I could zoom in a little bit more. But yeah, it's not. He just needs to fill this out more. It's just it's just not there yet. It's just got to fill it out. This is a problem that you see with a lot of top pros is that their chest just isn't developed. They got really big arms and really big delts, and it seems to overpower the chest a lot of the times. But I do agree that he can probably surpass Samson. Like I truly believe Quinton has all the tools to dominate in the future in about 5 years, maybe. I wouldn't say next year or the year after that. He needs time. Like he's young, and I think he needs to change his training. I think he needs to train heavier to build more dense muscle. And that's the problem you've been seeing with Quinton is that he deflates. Like he fades very quickly when he's posing because it's not like Jordan Hutchinson muscle. It's just there. It's just that dense muscle. It's there. It's not going to deflate and inflate, and it's not going to be bubbly. It's just like it's hard muscle. And you're done. You're in shape. You're not going to fade because every time you pose, everything flexes. It's grainy. It's gnarly. But with Quinton, I don't think he's training heavy like Jordan is. And he's kind of doing these fluffy workouts where he's just getting the pump, right? And because he's got genetics, he thinks he looks good. And no, man, there's more to it. You understand why Ronnie Coleman had such dense muscle. Ronnie Coleman was one of the few guys that had that like the grainy, hard, dry, dense muscle. Look how Ronnie trained. Ronnie trained so damn hard he can't even walk right now. He fucking went beyond the limit. So it's right. That's what it takes to get there. And I think Samson is kind of in that field too, where he started. He's maybe getting there with his training heavier and heavier, but no one does it like Branch Warren and Johnny Jackson and Ronnie Coleman. A lot of these guys are just not pushing it hard enough. I don't think they know what hard is, like to train that hard, heavy. So, it's true about Ronnie. Everyone knows that Ronnie had back issues early on into his career, but Ronnie squatted so heavy when he probably shouldn't have been doing it with his back problems. And, unfortunately he is where he is today. Samson is yeah. Samson is improving, but has he maxed out? We're going to see. I'm still picking Samson as of now to win the Mr. Olympia. But if he doesn't come in shape, Hottie or Derek will beat him. Not too sure if Nick can. I think Nick can be top 3. That's probably it. Andrew Jack, man. Andrew Jack's got to get it together. He's got to get it together. Here's another good shot of the chest where it's just like it's inward. It's going in when it should be rounded out. It's not doing that, guys. It's not there yet. We love you, Quinton. Love you, brother. You got massive arms, but the chest is weak and you need to build it up. Once you get that chest popping, like Samson's chest, Samson has a good chest. It's big, it's full, it's round, sticks out. Right? But Quinton doesn't have that. Hopefully he can get it. Hopefully he can build some chest. Right? But it's not there yet. His delts, look at his delts, how they overpower his chest. So when you talk about balance and proportion, he is not balanced in proportion there. That's not right. It's not working. But Nick Strength and Power would probably say he still should win. Oh my God. Funny stuff, guys. Funny stuff. I know. Look at the delts in the arms. Yeah, man. Samson's got a good chest. Big and round. But unfortunately, Quinton doesn't yet. And Samson never really had an issue with his chest. It's just kind of there. Sometimes just genetically, you either got it or you don't. Now, Hadi Chupin doesn't have the biggest, roundest, fullest chest. But it's shredded. It's absolutely shredded. So it really helps him make up for not having a huge round chest. Yeah, they do like Derek. I think they reward Derek for his conditioning from the back and throughout the rest of his body, other than the chest. The chest is improved on Derek, but it's still not there. And the hardness that Derek can bring and dryness to some areas. But, it says a lot that Derek was able to beat Samson at the Arnold. That's a big, big thing, man, that happened. It's a big loss. Just reading your comments. Yeah, but wasn't shouldn't Derek be burnt out too? He did the Olympia. Yes, Samson did. Yeah, Samson did France. Was that last year? Yeah, yeah. Samson did France before the Olympia. So technically, yeah, you can say he might have been burnt out. And he also, nah, this is last year. He did the Arnold's last year. Yeah, so maybe yeah, he's pretty burnt out. But Samson says he loves to compete, so that's always going to be an issue then, because he likes to do lots of shows. For a big man, sometimes that's harder to do. Hey, Mick, Zach. Hey man, last time I saw your old posing videos, you look pretty good and dry and hard, impressive. Thank you, brother. That was a long time ago. But yeah, man, I used to do the keto diet um, to get ready for my shows because I was very carb sensitive, and I think like Samson is carb sensitive too. That's why you see Samson like eating eggs and coffee in the morning, no carbs. Yeah, but which I think is a mistake for him. But it really helped me get really dried out. Yeah, you did 6 shows. Well, Samson and Quinton, it's kind of funny. These Nigerian bodybuilders, very sensitive guys. They get very emotional. Samson was crying before. Quinton was crying now. Yeah, I don't think Samson should be 300 pounds on stage. I just don't think that's needed. The most Ronnie was 292. And I think Big Ramy was 300 on stage. Quinton half Jamaican. Oh, that okay. All right. Excuse me. Into the awards for women's physique finally. I do think Nigerians have some of the best genetics. I wonder what Ronnie's background is. Like obviously he's, American born, but like I wonder what his hair like where his roots are from. He needs to do ancestry.com. See what part of Africa his ancestors come from. Let's go out of here. Let's see what else is going on the internet. Let's go to RX. Let's see what the general consensus is on social media. When we look at some of the comments, you can always get a little take of what's going on in the comments. Steve has Jordan, Joe, Quinton. Quinton is in shape, but not hard enough. That's IFBB Pro Wayne Williams. Quinton is amazing, but comparative to the other guys, he's just not dense and grainy. Giles has Joe. Might take second. So I don't think he has Quinton winning. Some people have Joe in second. What's up, Brian? Glad you could join us. Brian is our chat moderator, guys. Give him a shout out. Thank you for the donation. We had some trolls in the chat earlier, Brian. But don't worry, I took care of them. I took care of it. Oh God. Joe looks absolutely insane. Jordan, Joe, John, Quinton, third. So, I mean, the social media seems to be pushing for Jordan or Joe to win. A few people for Quinton. Of course, that'll always be there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right there. This one, yeah. You have to expect the trolls, mate. Just part of being online. Yep, totally. Comes with the territory. You know what? I thought that for a second, like, what if Joe wins? But then I'm like, no, the waistline. You know, Jordan is shredded too, so it's just like apples and oranges. Like who, like right, the guy with better symmetry and also has gnarly condition is going to win. And Jordan's symmetry is just better than Joe's. So I still have Joe and Jordan in first. Guys, yeah, remember to smash that like button. We're at 81 likes. We've had 300 plus of you in here for a long time. So please smash the like button. Appreciate you guys joining. Got to get to 150 likes. I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, we only have 81 likes right now. Come on, guys. We could do better. 2 seconds. Nothing else to do right now. Just wait. Tap on the like button. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on your comments, guys. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for watching and joining. Don, what's your background, Matt? Your last name seems... No. Everyone, yes. Very interesting that people think I'm Taiwanese. I am half. My mom is Ukrainian. Scottish mix. And then my dad is from Ghana, West Africa. So I have the good genetics from the Ghanaian side and the Ukrainian, strong Ukrainian genetics. That's probably why I did decent in bodybuilding. That's right. And you know what? If Quinton has time to go do some other shows and qualify for the Olympia this year. It's not over, right? He can go into another show and there won't be a big deep lineup and he'll win. Easy. So I still think Quinton will be at the Mr. Olympia. To be honest, Jordan's waist doesn't look super tiny to me. I can see an argument comparing Quinton and Joe's waist structure, though. I think at the moment, yeah. Andrew Jagna, Samson's calves, kind of. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay, women's physique, I think, is wrapping up here. Yeah, the winner. So I'm going to go to the washroom quick, guys, and then I'll be right back before they jump on here. And I'm going to get set up here for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, guys. Jesus, women physique. She's still talking. Damn it. Jesus, what is she talking about, man? It's been like 10 minutes. Finals are happening right now. Soon as this women's physique champion stops talking, we will have men on stage. She's giving quite the dramatic speech. I suggested that on the live show. I said the pro league should start a new league for the women's divisions, and then it's just like the WNBA. You don't see the WNBA mixing in with the men at the shows and shit, right? You don't have them at the NBA championships. They got their own championships for the guys. Why are we mixing it? I'm not going to get into it right now. But you see what I'm saying? Like, just follow what other sports do. Separate it. Don't mix it out and drag this show on for 10 hours. I mean, I get it back in the day, maybe, but like it's fucking 2025 now. Just modernize the sport. Tell me, if I had $10 million, I would buy the Mr. Olympia brand and shock the world with the things I would do with it. Just completely change everything. But they get stuck in their ways. She's still talking. Damn. Okay, let's wrap it up, guys. I mean, I don't mind women's wellness, but again, it just takes so damn long. And the thing is, we would see, like, if it was just a women's event, the crowd wouldn't be very big. And then you do realize how much men's bodybuilding classic is subsidizing women's divisions. Tokyo is tomorrow. So now I'll be traveling to Cuba. My flight leaves in the morning, so that's when the freaking Masters is starting. So I'm gonna miss Masters. I'm not gonna be doing the live stream watch along for Masters, guys, because I will be traveling. And I might be in the air when the winner is announced. So I'm gonna miss that. But it is what it is. Now what are they doing? What? Is this a special award for someone? Yes, I think Phil is at his all-time best here, or one of his best looks. If you watched my interview I did with Phil the other day, live from Tokyo, Japan, you can check it out on my channel. It's up there under the live videos. He looks incredible. I have him winning the show. I know Dorian Hamilton, or not Hamilton, Haywood. He looks good too. He's big. He's younger. He's in his 40s. but I just think Phil is just more complete than Dorian. Has more of a blocky, thick waist and not the best poser. And I just don't think Dorian Haywood represents what the Masters Olympia champion should be. No, I don't speak English or speak Spanish. Sorry. Welcome, Drew, a new YouTube member. I do have a subscription you can sign up for. Appreciate that, brother. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. We're at our 119 likes. So we did jump up there. Very close to that 150. Appreciate you guys. Remember to vote in the live chat poll. We are at 53% now for Jordan Hutchinson to win, is the consensus amongst the viewers. Quinton at 32%, Joe at 13%, John Jewett at 2%. I'm getting hungry, guys. This is going on. I got a flight in the morning. I got to do the wrap up after this. Oh, I definitely they do work, if not harder, because it's harder for women that get shredded than guys. They hold body fat a lot harder than guys. So I just don't think it's. I don't know. It's just not taking anything away from the hard work that they put in, but does it sell tickets and everything like that? I don't know. I don't think it does. Have a great trip. Thanks, JB Farrell, for the $10 donation. Appreciate you, brother. I'll do something from Cuba. Sometimes the internet's over there not very good, but I may record something or do a live or from the beach or something while I'm there. I'm going to have to do the Masters Olympia wrap up, so I'll be doing videos while I'm there. Thanks, brother. Jordan trained me, and I'm a huge fan and a friend of his. Oh, awesome. I've been sending Brittany, his wife, your commentary, and she's pumped. Oh man, they're a great couple. Great. Jordan's a really, level-headed, calm, chill dude. And that's another thing too that I was mentioning is that you can just tell Jordan is in his element. They have a game plan. His coach, they know the routine. They know what to do. Versus Quinton was all over the map. He's running around all over Texas. He's not in his element. He's got people in his ear telling him to do this, change this, eat this cream of rice, this, blah, blah, blah. Like he's all over the map, right? And I just knew that it wasn't going to turn out because Quinton doesn't have a schedule. He doesn't have a routine. He's not set like Jordan is. And it ended up being right. Now, maybe Quinton's going to come back tonight looking really, really incredible and sharp. I mean, I guess if I was in Quinton's camp, I'd be like, we're going to drop the water, man. We're going to come in sharp. I don't care what you look like. Just drop that water. Let's see what you look like. And see what happens. Cuban cigars. Going to the islands just off the coast of Cuba, so I won't be like in the city or I can go get cigar. Maybe we'll see. Any news on no, not on Quinton's coach, although I do think Quinton needs a coach. So, oh shit, what's that? It's pelican, seagull or something out there. Off topic. I can ask Chris Psycho Lewis if he's still training Andrew Jacked. I've had Psycho Lewis on the show a few times. I think that someone was saying the Brazilian guy, Francisco or whatever his name is. Is he training him? I got to confirm that. Pacos? Wow, they're really, cuz it's 9:20 in Texas right now. So it's 7:20 here in Vancouver, Canada, but damn. And this is not a big, there's only two classes in the open bodybuilding and women's physique. Can you imagine if there was bikini and men's physique and wellness, classic physique, 212? Although they split it up a little bit, I get that, but Jesus. Yeah, man, it's just when they're doing a great job, like the production and everything's good, but then they just the schedule, they can't seem to keep it good. Yeah, now Tampa was the best show. I think Tampa was the best run show of the year, aside from maybe the Arnold too. But it was just on the money, perfect timing, everything start on time, finish quick, good. Good point. Good point. Can you imagine? Especially like Quinton, got to hold this long, a big man, fucking sitting back there, fucking around, pumping up, then stop pumping up because it's taking longer. You got to eat some more. I don't know why they don't put the guys on first. It's backwards. Bodybuilding is so fucking backwards and like just a weird, like just improve the sport. Just function better. They try to scam you into waiting, so you'll watch the women, keep the guys till the end. Yeah, I get the guys are the big finale, but it's just like their bodies aren't, you can't, their bodies don't work like that. But they're like, fuck it, who cares? Let them wait. Let them spill over and look like shit by the time they come out. As long as we got the women's physique first, as long as we get them out first. It's just dumb, man. Some shows do bodybuilding first. They get it. The promoter gets it. But 95% of the pro shows, bodybuilding's last. Okay, finally. Bodybuilding is up next. So let me get orientated here. That took a long time, guys. That took way longer than it needed to be. Let me put this down here. Open this up. We're going to switch screens here. Stop the screen share here. We're going to go back to monitor number 3. Right there. All right. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm losing my peak right now, and I'm not even dieting. My physique is fading, just sitting, waiting for open bodybuilding to come out. Oh yeah, I'm packed. I'm done. Hmm. Yeah, I'm quite again. Every time I get reminded of Nick Strength and Power, I'm just like, I don't know what, because he's been doing it a long time, man. He's been doing it like for 15 years on YouTube, but and I've been doing this for like 2 years on YouTube. Although, I mean, I'm an actual competitor. I've been there. I've been on the stage. I've worked with all the top pros in the world. But it's just like being so biased towards Quinton is just, I don't know. Do I think Quinton can win the Olympia? Yeah, he can. All right. Shit, they're starting. Okay, get adjusted here. All right, guys. First call out. First call out. Okay, what is this? Okay, they got Joe. They got John Jewett. They got Jordan, Quinton, Amir, Bruno. Okay, they're just moving around, guys. I'm gonna get the first shot. Okay, I'm trying to find that shot. Ready to go. There it is. It's kind of blurry. The live stream isn't the best. Now, is Quinton tighter? Let's see if Quinton tighten up here. I'm thinking, what Quinton is battling to keep second right now over Joe. I think Jordan's done more than enough to solidify first. Yeah, I should check in with Chris. Last time he came on live when I was on the live stream. Jordan just he's done. Like he's just crisp. His condition never really fades. Sometimes Quinton can come out strong, but then he'll start to fade. Yeah, I got to see these close-ups of Quinton to see if he's actually tighter or not. He's struggling to hold his glutes and hams in his poses. It's going in and out, in and out. Jordan just peeled. Yeah, Jordan's comfortable. It's not even hard for Jordan to pose. Whereas Quinton is really struggling. So that just means to me he's not practicing enough posing. Because the judges, they see all those little movements, they see all the struggles to hold the pose and stuff. Oh shit, what happened there? There. Ab and thigh. Well, Quinton is bigger than Jordan. I mean, by like 30 pounds. But in the most muscular, I think Jordan is like as wide as Quinton. It's crazy. All right, let's see what they're gonna do. They're gonna move these guys around. No, they're leaving it like that for now. They'll bring it back probably into a top four. They're just trying to figure out what to do. They didn't bring Kareth Badjo out in that. There he is. There he is. See, I know my shit. I knew they were gonna bring Kareth out. Okay, there's Patrick. Beef stew in the second call out. So obviously Amir and Bruno are battling for fifth. Second call out. Joe, is he 5'8"? I think he's shorter than that. We'll see what he looks like standing next to or maybe he's taller, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think he was that tall. Yeah, Jordan is like he doesn't fade, man. He knows how to nail it. And when you're in shape, it's like it's easier to hold it. I think Amir wins the back double against Bruno. There's beef stew on the end there. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Joe was at 5'6". There's a debate. There's a debate in the chat on how tall Joe is. We need to get confirmation. I can get confirmation from Joe. We are 6 likes away from 150 likes, guys. There is 464 of you in here. If you just smash that like button, then I won't talk about the likes anymore. All right. Trying to capture those. A couple shots there. Joe is 5'8". I'm 5'6". I've known Joe for years. He's definitely not 5'6". All right. They're moving them off stage. Probably third call out here. Yeah. It's a big class. 26 people in the class. I have to see the guys up close. I need to see Quinton up close first to make a final call, whether Quinton is second or third. Excuse me, guys. These call-outs are so huge. 8-man call-out in the second call-out here. Third call-out. This is a third call-out, 8-man call-out. Morgan is in the third call-out, kind of near the middle. Morgan is in the third call-out, probably in like 16th, which is the last. Here you guys go. There's Morgan. I'm going to back double bicep here for you. Thanks, guys. We achieved the 150 likes goal. We are at 183. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. All right, all right. No, Justin didn't compete. I think which was a wise move not to. There's the fourth call out. Okay. This is the fifth call out. Fuck, I'm losing track of now how many call outs there are. This is the fourth or fifth call out. I think this is the fifth. Yeah. Ping he can do well in the future for sure. He can be a threat. Yeah, Ping looks okay. He's not in the top 10, but it's getting there. I think he might be just in the top 10. What does this show comments on the stage? Let me try this button. See what this does for you guys. Oh, it shows a little thing there. Yeah, we can keep it in there. Do you like the little comments on the screen there? Or is that like annoying to see that popping up there? It's a new feature. Beta mode. Jack says it's fine. Okay, here we go. Top 4. Okay, they moved Joe to the center with Quinton. They're going to move Jordan into the center after this round here. And they'll probably move John into the center. Just to give everyone a look. Oh, the fuck did I do there? Okay. Side chest, almost missed that shot. Just trying to see. No, Quinn just didn't bring it enough. Joe is just so ultra shredded. Yeah, I think they're comparing for second. That's a good point. Are they comparing Joe and Quinton for second? They're getting them side by side there. Look how big Joe's chest cavity is. It's crazy. All right, let's see what they do here. Moving Joe and Quinton. Yeah, you know what I think they're doing? They're comparing Joe and Quinton for second. It's that close, I think. Jordan's already done. Like, they're done with Jordan. They already know what they're doing with Jordan. It's between Quinton and Joe. They need to figure this out. That's what they're doing right now here. Don't get concerned that Jordan is staying off to the side. That has nothing to do with anything. What they should have done is just told Jordan to go back and wait in line and kept and John, and this kept those two in the center. Oh, I missed that side chest. Yeah, look at that back double. I bet you Joe lifts heavy. They're definitely comparing Joe and Quinton for second. Quinton's very confident. He's, pumped up, but I don't think he realizes what's going on. Yeah. All right, that was the confirmation round. They are going into maybe the routines next here. I'm assuming. All right, guys. So, what do you think? Let's go through the pictures. We will zoom in. As you know, I always zoom in. Okay, I'm going to turn that. This Joe's waist is just too thick, in my opinion, to beat Jordan. Yeah. So that's where I can't see him beating Jordan because they're basically almost in the same condition. But front lat, you can see Quinton's chest there. And then this is blurry ass live stream shit here, guys. Do my best. But Jordan is this gnarly shredded. Joe's got the pecs, quads. Quinton's quad got good separation. He's got the best separation. Okay, they're doing the posing routines now. But yeah, well, just Karith up there right now. Okay, so that's the front lat. Side chest. You can see the hamstring difference there. Side chest could be a good shot for Quinton in the future. Once he builds those hammies, gets more condition. You see Joe's hamstrings hanging down like that compared to Quinton's. John. That's the side chest. Back double. You guys can see the comparison there. just not it's not as sharp as Jordan. Let's go over to John and Quinton. As you can see the It's night and day in conditioning and hardness. So you can just see the density difference there. And John Jewett. John looks good from the back too. Sorry, I'm reading your comments. Okay, so let's go to rear lat. I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. There's Quinton. Let me get some shots here. Sorry. Where are we at? Quinton is on the stage. Yeah, you can just see the glutes. You can see the glutes are just not where they need to be. I wanted to see the close-up shots to see, really verify if he was tighter tonight, and he's not tighter. He's big and full. There's a shot for you. Here we go. That's it. That's it. Just trying to see the details, guys. I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to look for the details. He's got huge size. He's got lots of size, but it's not filled in size. It's not real size in the sense of real muscle underneath all that stuff. So, you know, it's not a lot of striations in the delts. Okay, here's Jordan. Let me focus. Here's Jordan. Oh, I missed that shot. Sorry, guys. Man, he looks so good. He is in shape. Right. I like his routine better than Quinton's. It's more thought out here. Yeah, man, he's bringing it. He's bringing it. He's bringing it. A gnarly, gnarly chest. All right. Okay, here's John Jewett. It's crazy biceps on John. Look at John's bicep, man. Crazy, crazy biceps on John. Look up in the back, his biceps. Like when you see John, like look how much better condition he is than Quinton. Like it's crazy that Quinton can't like. You see what I'm saying? Like some of these guys, just it's another level of conditioning that Quinton is giving up to these guys. It's night and day, especially if you're sitting close up in person. You see it. It's like holy fuck. The judges see that. They see that level of dryness and conditioning. I just hate that a guy that puts in that much work to get in that shape, gets beat sometimes by a guy that's like 10 to 15% behind conditioning than him. Okay, Patrick Moore. Struggling a little bit with his routine. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, she's struggling with his routine. Doesn't look like he practiced that much. I just had Melvin Anthony on the podcast, and like these guys used to put on some routines back in the day, in the 2000s, in the 90s. But now it's like some of these guys, they don't care about their posing routines. pretty funny. Patrick was stumbling all over the stage there. I don't know, man. I don't know why he can't. He seems like one of those guys that's naturally lean anyway, so I don't understand why he can't bring the shit together. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go to the washroom again. All right, what's up here? What's next? Bruno. Yeah. Bruno's got a bit of a funky physique. His best pose is his front lat pose, but other than that, I don't really like any of his poses. I don't like his side chest. How he hits it, it's just weird. I don't like his back double bicep. His rear lat spread is okay, although he does hit it very awkwardly. He just needs more quads. He needs more lats from the front. He's got thickness. He's a little blocky in the waist, but good enough to get him fifth or sixth. Okay, taking a bit of a break there. That was your top 10. I want to go back through Quinton. Well, Jordan is where I left off. All right, guys, come on. That's done. He's done the work. Jordan. He's done the work. Okay, I think I got a second to go to the washroom while they go on the break here. Be right back. Let me get a mirror for you guys. Trying to capture some of his shots. There's a mirror. Okay. I don't think Joe went on. Nobody missed Joe. Joe couldn't have went that fast. It didn't take me that long to go to the bathroom. Okay, good. I didn't miss Joe. Joe was walking on the stage. He's got a big waist when he walks out there, but here we go. Back double. It's just more impressive when someone is conditioned and they're just like big, full and conditioned, and they're, it's just more impressive versus Quinton. His shape is very impressive, but just that lack of condition is just a letdown. It's like he's halfway there. And if he just had that condition, he'd easily win the show. Jesus. That is crazy muscle. Joe's putting on a routine. Trying to capture these shots here for you guys so I get quiet because I'm trying to get the screenshots. He's putting on a long routine. Giving him some extra time. He's still going. He's still going. Good for you, Joe. There we go. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if the judges are going to give it to Joe over Quinton. I'm just not sure. But I personally, I think I have him ahead of Quinton because of his conditioning. The shape isn't the prettiest, but it's just so much dense muscle that I think it should be. I don't know. It should be enough. But I could see the judges still going with Quinton for a second. But personally, I think Joe looks fantastic, and he could come in second if I was judging. I would be, especially this is the blurry live stream. If you're in person and you're seeing Joe, you're like, holy fuck, it's not human. And I think the consensus in here is that Joe is ahead of Quinton, but I could be wrong. People say that I see Trent, like I see what you're saying. Well, if you're conditioned but you're not shapely, Joe has some shape to him. Like there's a few poses where it doesn't work, like the ab and thigh, no. The front double, no. But everything else, the back double, the rear lat, the side tricep, the side chest, the most muscular. There's 5 poses right there. You gotta like, where do they look good in the pose? Proportionately, right? You have to think about it that way. Don't just think, oh my God, the front double bicep, Quinton. There's more to it because a side chest is a side chest. There's nothing pretty about a side chest for the most part. It's just side quad, side chest, arm. Who's winning the pose? Joe's winning the pose against Quinton in the side chest. Because proportionately, the quad and the hamstring are proportionate versus Quinton, it's not. The hamstring is missing. I'm trying to explain to you guys that way. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Don't just think of a one pretty pose on Quinton and be like, oh my God, he wins. Like I said, Flex Wheeler would be 10-time Mr. Olympia already. Beef stew. Beef looks a little bit defeated here. Not his signature conditioning that he brings. He does look exhausted. And sometimes you don't know what someone's going through mentally, personally, right? At home, it could be fighting with his girlfriend or something. You don't know what's going on. It's causing him to look like this. Not at his best. Even this color is off. Stu always has a weird, like, it has a trouble getting a tan right too. I don't know. Like his tan is way different than everyone else's. I think he uses a different company or something. Okay, is this the most muscular award? I don't have the sound on. They have a guy standing on stage. Who do you think is going to win the most muscular award? Say it in the chat. Joe, okay, what is this? I don't hear the sound. Let me see. Let me play the sound for a sec. I don't know what John just won there. $1,500. I thought it was $2,000. I can't play the live stream music. If anyone else is watching the live stream, what did John Jewett just win? Because John just won something there. And I didn't take the screenshot. I wasn't paying attention. No, come on, guys. Okay, this, maybe there's another. Okay, here's another. Okay, he's coming out again. The different trophy. Maybe that was the best posing routine. I don't know. Oh, come on, guys. Adam, don't make me put you on a timeout. Don't make me put you on a timeout, Adam. In fact, I'm going to delete that comment. I'll give you a chance. This has to be the most muscular award. Or is this? Oh, this is the classic physique guy. He's got big legs. What is this? Who's this? What is this? I don't know what award this is because I don't have the sound on. Yeah, maybe posing routine. Okay, here's Martin Fitzwater. Man, that shirt is bright. So this must have been me the most muscular award. I'm not sure about Justin Abbott. No, there was a Justin Abbott in the show. Okay, yeah, this is the most muscular award coming up. Who is it going to be? Joe or Jordan or Quinton? He's waiting. Who is it? It could be Joe. It's Joe. Joe wins the most muscular award. Yeah. Here's a good shot. Turn it. Okay, guys, there you go. Now we know the height. Martin is 5'6". Look at Joe. Joe ain't no 5'8". Joe ain't no 5'8". Oh well, maybe. Look at if you see him there, he's a bit taller than Martin there. Maybe Joe is 5'8". He was bent down. He bends down to hit the most muscular. But then when he's standing there, and remember, Martin's wearing shoes. So yeah, maybe he is 5'8". He wasn't standing straight in the most muscular. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Awards. They're waiting. Here we go. Who's gonna win? Now they're bringing Joe out to say something. I can't. Yeah, they're playing music, so I can't play the sound. But I'll show you guys. Oh, they're posed down. Posed down. All right, we're getting close. Yeah, I was wondering if they're gonna go in the audience. It looks like they're going in the audience. They're in the audience now. It's too dark to take any shots there. I can kind of show you what they're doing. That's what they're doing right now. Jack, don't make me put you on a timeout, Jack. Big Quinton. I think that guy from Bodybuilders Without Borders, he's in the crowd. I think that's him, the Asian guy. Ah, shit. Wait a minute. Am I full screen here? Let me see. What the hell? I'm in full screen. That's a good shot. It's a good shot of Jordan in the crowd. Guy, the camera guy's right in the middle, idiot. All right. All right. That wraps up the posing or pose down. Just going to wait for them to get back on stage. Okay, we're going to get to the awards here. Okay, guys, so I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say that Jordan Hutchinson in first, Joe Pascalesos, whatever, in second, Palacios in second, Quinton Beastwood in third, John Jewett in fourth. Bruno in fifth. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get my thing set up here. She's back on stage. Okay, here they just announced somebody. Amir in fifth. Or is this top six? I think it's top five. So the next person they're going to call should be fourth. Unless this was fifth. I don't have the sound on, guys, so I don't know if this was fifth or fourth is John Jewett. So it is. Amir did make top five. He beat Bruno. John Jewett is in fourth. That's Amir. That's underneath my picture right there. Wow. Quinton Beastwood. Sorry, that was a loud wow. But I mean, if I did call it right before. I said I was. Wow, boy. There it is. There it is. Well, we don't know maybe who's going to win. I think still got to get Jordan to win, but I think. Wow, Quinton does not look happy. He didn't bring it. Oh, there's Andrew Jacks walking out on stage. Andrew looks massive. Huge delts. Look at big Andrew in that shirt. He's got the dress shoes on. Got the gold chain. Big Andrew. He is wider than Quinton. That's for sure. And Joe comes in. Oh, we don't know yet. They're going to bring him to the center stage. Here we go. Who will it be? I'm still sticking with Jordan to win. Yeah. Jordan Hutchinson wins the Texas Pro. Jordan Hutchinson wins in victory, hands raised above his head. The man did the work. Andrew Jacks put the first place prize medal around his neck. Let's get the final shot here. Let's get another shot without the fireworks for my thumbnail, hopefully, for the recap. Make sure I don't miss this one. Front double bicep, guys. Everyone. Okay, I got a couple there. I'm sure Amir's happy to have bounced up from 8th to 5th. So once again, guys, my predictions. Now, I did predict before the show that Quinton was going to get second, Joe was going to get third, but after prejudging, I had Joe in second. There it is. There's your champ. There it is, guys. All right. Well, there it is. Congratulations to Jordan on another big win. It's pretty crazy. But he did what he needed to do again. He came in sharper and deserved to win very clearly here. Nick Strength and Power, if you're watching, come on. You had Quinton win in this show. You got third. So I don't know what. You got to check yourself, bro. You've been in the business. You've been in the game a long time. Don't slip up like that. Don't get bias on us. You're in the media. Got to stay as neutral as you can. You let that one slip. You let that one slip, Nick. Don't do it again. We love you. We love you, Nick Strength and Power. All right. That's it. I'm on a streak for my predictions. 2025, I've gotten them all right. So I'm going to keep it going. But appreciate you guys. I got to wrap it up. I got to get ready to go. I'll do my wrap up real quick. So look out for that. And we'll be back next for I think it's the Italy or something. And then France is coming up. So, all right, guys. Appreciate you. I'll do some stuff from Cuba as well. Do the Masters, Olympia wrap up. I'm going to miss it because I'll be on the plane. Although I do have a connection, so I may have time at the connection. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be tight. We'll see. Anyways, catch you on the next one. Peace.